Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss Parashat Vayetzah, which describes Yaakov's running away from his brother Esau, and he's also on his way to find a wife. We also know that the story in the Parsha is about all the struggles that Yaakov had, that he had to go through all the process of being cheated by his father-in-law, and had to work very hard in order to have his wives, and especially his beloved wife, Rachel. So after working for 20 years at the house of Lavan, 20 years, he makes a decision he needs to get out of there. He calls his wives, and they told him that he should leave, and they all go away. And Lavan chased them, and they have a little bit of a discussion, and then they separate ways. And the Torah says something very interesting in order to describe the moment they separated ways. It says, "Velavan, vayashov Lavan limkomo, veYaakov halach ledarko," which means, and Lavan returned to his place, and Yaakov went on his way. Now, we know that the Torah does not give us details that are not necessarily important, or they are superfluous. And obviously the question is, it seems to be pretty obvious that Lavan went back to his place and Yaakov went on his way to go back to the land of Israel. So A, it seems superfluous. We know that. We don't need to say that. And B, even if it's something that we think we need, maybe to tell us that Yaakov did not stay in that location, but he went back, went to the land of Israel, what does it mean that Vayashov Lavan limkomo, that Lavan went back to his place? Rabbi Simcha Meir Midvinsk, the Meshech Chochmah, suggests a very interesting idea. He says the following. He says that you would think that after Lavan had the experience and the exposure to Yaakov for 20 years, he would learn something. He would become a better person. He would change his ways. He will become a little bit more righteous. He will become a little bit more of a person that can have really negotiation with, business with. The Meshech Chochmah suggests that what really the Torah tried to tell us is the following. After 20 years being with Yaakov, watching what he does, Lavan went back to his place, which means not only geographical place, but rather mindset, behaviors, conduct. Lavan went to his place exactly the same way prior to Yaakov coming to his family, which means Lavan did not change even one iota from the way he behaved, from the personality he had. So what is the lesson here? I think the lesson is profound. Sometimes you can hear people say, look, if I was exposed, in my early years to this person, to that person, to this institution, to that organization, I would probably be a different person. Because I will be able to learn from that person or from that institution, and I will definitely be a different person. But I think the lesson from this parsha is that it's not so true. It's no question that I have no doubt that if someone is exposed to someone who is influential, important, smart, righteous, brilliant, wealthy, it may help you to change your ways. However, at the end, it depends on us. Do we want to change our ways? People can influence us, people can inspire us, but no one can make the change for us. We are the ones that can make the change if we think it's important. So Lavan sees Yaakov for 20 years, and the minute Yaakov leaves the house, Lavan goes back to his place, did not change even a bit. So the lesson for us is very simple. If we think that we want to change, if we think that we want our lives to look a little bit different, if we think that we want to grow, the place to find inspiration and strength is not so much with other people. They can help. But the real person, the real source to find the strength to make a change is us. Let's take it to heart. We can be inspired by others, but the one to make the change is ourselves. Thank you.